Hey guys, welcome back. I'm Kenya with BK Trading Academy. Happy 2023. It is a new year upon us. And in this video, I am sharing the best currency pair to trade in 2023. Now, this is based on my professional experience and back testing and also professional trading. So if you've been following us for some time, you know how long we've been trading. We have a lot of experience in the markets now, and we are consistently profitable traders, which we prove day in and day out. So with no further ado, let's hop right into it. Drum roll, please. The best pair to trade in 2023 is USDJPY. Now, you might agree and you might disagree with me based on what you're seeing right now, but I'm going to tell you why USDJPY is the top pair to watch for in 2023. Now, this is specifically in the Forex market. Now, over 2022, the course of 2022, this was also a great pair to trade if you understood what was going on. So in order to be very successful with USDJPY, in my opinion, you're going to need to understand fundamentally what is influencing this pair and its movement. If you can understand what's going on in the US economy versus the economy in Japan, then this can help you to make a comfortable prediction in the movement of the price action. So here's the top few reasons of why I do believe that this pair is one of the best to trade in 2023. Number one, it is a major pair. So when we say major in the Forex market, there are major currencies you can trade and there are also minor currencies you can trade. So with major currencies, these are pairs that are heavily traded on the market. They are the most widely traded pairs, and USDJPY qualifies as one of them. Because of that, we're going to see a lot of transactions in this pair in the market. So that leads me to number two. It has great volatility. So not only is it a major currency, it has great volatility in the market. And as a trader, we really want volatility. Volatility is the ebb and flow of the market. When we have lots of transactions, lots of buyers, lots of sellers, that brings volatility and great movement to the market. Now, why is that important? Well, when we get into a trade, we typically don't want to sit in that trade forever, waiting to take profit. It's nice when we can get in, we get our profit goals quickly, and we're able to move on to the next setup or hold that trade and be in profit for a good amount of time, right? But if we have a market that doesn't have a lot of transactions, we don't have a lot of buyers and sellers, then you're not going to see good movement. You might see that pair moves pretty slow. It takes forever to hit your take profit. So those are things you want to pay attention to. And there's ways that you can discover, which pair works best for you. Now, there are some other pairs that came very close to USDJPY. Another one is GBPJPY and also GBPUSD. Those are great pairs, but however, you need to take caution with GBP pairs because they move very aggressively. If you are a new trader, you might not feel comfortable trading GBP pairs, but if you have some experience and you're a seasoned trader, you have a good grip on risk management, then you could do very well with GBP pairs. But USDJPY, in my opinion, is a good pair for a new trader. It's a good pair for a seasoned trader. It's not so volatile to where it scares you to trade it. But again, if you understand what's going on, you could really increase your chances of winning. Number three, the reason why I like USDJPY for the best currency pair to trade in 2023 is because it's a low spread pair. So low spread meaning that it's a very low cost pair with your broker, and you're going to find this across all brokers. UJ is low cost spread pair, and this means that when you get into the market, these are the transactions you pay your broker for getting into the market when they get you in at a certain price, okay? So when you are getting in, you want to typically trade when the spreads are low. When the spreads are too high, you're going to pay more money to your broker. So this is your cost of doing business. Pretty much if you're a franchise owner and you have costs, or any business, spreads are the cost that we pay for doing business. So we want to use pairs that are typically low in spreads. So if you are a scalper or a swing trader, this is good because especially if you're holding trades overnight, your swap fee, which is the fee you pay your broker, it won't be so high, okay? So that is another reason why I like USDJPY, because of its low spread. Another reason, number four, why I believe that USDJPY is the best currency pair to trade in 2023 is because it's easily predictable. Now, I think a lot of us made the mistake in 2023, and we also learned a lot too, that you can't just short the market when you see it at resistance. You can't just go long just because price is at support. I really feel strongly that now more than ever, we need to embrace fundamentals as we develop as traders. Now, I totally overlooked fundamentals for a long time because I wasn't taught how to trade news or how to look at economic factors to determine what to do in the market. But as we grow and as we become more seasoned traders, it is very important that we pay attention to economies and what's going on, because it helps us to trade properly in that environment. Okay. So for example, we have USD, we have JPY. If you are buying the USD, that means that you believe that the dollar is growing in strength while the yen is becoming weaker. If we short the yen, that means we believe that the yen is gaining value and the USD or the US dollar is losing value. So if you pay attention to what's been going on in the news lately, for example, you'll see that since the pandemic, the dollar has been recovering. Really, every economy has been recovering from the pandemic, right? But the US, in order to get a good grip on inflation, we saw Fed Chair Powell increase interest rates, and he was not slowing down. He aggressively increased interest rates and got a tackle on inflation. And now we are starting to see that, you know what, increasing interest rates actually helped to get control of our economy. We saw some prices started to come down. Now that we're seeing that, Fed Chair Powell has been very clear in his message. He said once that starts to happen, he's not going to aggressively do the rate hikes. He's going to do just a little bit at a time until we don't need to do it. We can take another action or approach. Okay. So in that case, we've been seeing the dollar rising, and we can even see that on the chart. And in December, we had a shock. We had a shocker. Okay. The BOJ, Bank of Japan, decided it was going to widen its yield curve, and that brought major change to its policy. So because of that, we saw the biggest drop in the yen that we haven't seen since years. All right. So considering that, now we're looking at, okay, what other changes is the Bank of Japan going to make? They've been very clear on the message that they are not going to increase interest rates. However, if we pay attention to their whole policy decision, you will be able to make a decision to say, you know what, I think that the yen will probably continue gaining value in 2023. Therefore, it might be smart for us to be shorting. And when we do have a nice corrective wave, or we think that the market is going to correct after a major move downward, then we can take advantage of those type of moves. However, with news trading, the beautiful thing about news is that, you know, you can be on either side of the fence, and it just depends on your strategy that you're using. It really doesn't matter so much what the news is saying, but if you have an understanding of it, it can help you trade the news more confidently. So for example, we have NFP, non-farm payroll, coming up, and if those numbers come out higher than the prediction, we will see the USDJPY shoot upward, where the dollar will be gaining value. Okay. But those are some things and recommendations that I have in terms of 2023. USDJPY is going to be the best pair to trade. Also for news trading, I love this pair because you can make easily 100 to 250 pips or so in the first 5 to 15 minutes. Consistently, we found this over the last year. And going into the new year, there's only about 2 other pairs that come close to that. Now, things could change, but this pair has great volatility. It's low spread. It's one of the majors. You can gain anywhere from hundreds of pips in the first few minutes of news trading, and on a regular intraday session, you can make easily 50 to 60 pips on USDJPY, and even possibly 100 pips or more. So guys, this is the pair to trade in 2023. Let me know your thoughts below. Do you agree? What are your concerns with USDJPY? Do you have a different outlook or any other pairs that you'd like to share with the trading community? Let's talk about it. In the meantime, I hope you guys are doing amazing. You have an amazing start to the new year. If you are a new or struggling trader, I want to invite you to check out our academy. We have a January promotion right now. That discount code is pretty much everywhere. Our email list, also in our Telegram. You can check that out below. And if you are watching this much later, we just hope that you find value in our content, and you can always reach out to us if you need help, and we will do our best to help you. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to smash that like button, hit the notification bell so you don't miss our content, and I will see you in the next training video.